Hey Dream Blossoms, I hope you enjoyed that little machinima for episode 2 of the Goodrich Sisters. I just wanted to do something different for you guys. Instead of doing the LP, I wanted to give you guys a little action for some drama and a little bit of the storyline so it's easier to kind of follow with the characters and other personalities. So, in the party, as you guys can see, it started off with, um, you know, Jocelyn saying, "Let's have a party tonight. It's Scarefest. We're always stressed out. All we do is sit around here and mope around. Let's have a party." Um, Jewel instantly was against the idea because she is above her. She's kind of just feeling like this is gonna be lame. If you guys throw a party, it's not gonna be fun. So Gia's like, no, we shouldn't have a party because we need all the money we can save. And Jocelyn gets upset because it's their parents' best holiday. When they were kids, they used to always go trick or treating, do Halloween festivities and stuff like that. Well, Scarefest activities. And so it kind of hit Jocelyn hard that Gia didn't want to have a party. So Gia is doing her homework while they're having this conversation, and she realizes that this is very stressful. So she decides to go ahead and give in and actually go for it. So the girls, they decide how they're going to go about doing it to save money. Jocelyn gets their old decorations from when they were kids. Jewel invites her guests, and then Gia goes ahead and she basically just cooks up a little bit of something in the oven. That she bakes up some bread, little things like, I guess like maybe like some cinnamon puffs or something like that, whatever you want it to be. And she makes the drinks. So party starts, and before the party starts, you see Jewel in the mirror, pretty much just want all the attention on her for the night. She just wants to be the sexiest and the baddest thing with all the attention. It's her friends she invites, so she's expecting everything to go her way. So, party starts, and you see Jewel kiss Malcolm, who, if you didn't see the first part, Malcolm is her boo. It's a guy that she doesn't really know too well, but they're very intimate together. And she invites him, she gives him a kiss, but then he kind of like doesn't stick around too long. So she gets lonely. She sees Gia with Zayden was a guy that she ended up skipping school with Zach. And if you remember in the first episode, if you've seen it, you guys, that's why you guys have to click that bell, because if you don't click the bell on my page when you subscribe, you're gonna miss this juicy, juicy tea. So if you remember from the first part, um, Zayden left her with Zach. So Zayden left. He didn't stay, and it was just her and Zach at the mall together. So Jill sees Gia and Zayden talking. She gets jealous instantly because in her mind, it doesn't matter if me and him are together or not. He's who I hang with. He's a guy that I want to put my nails into. So Gia sticks up for herself when Jill tells her, don't talk to him, he's mine. And she's like, not every guy belongs to you. Why can't I talk to who I want to talk to? So instantly Jewel gets upset, and she says the most hurtful things to her sister. And if you notice, the alien costume actually is Jocelyn. So she comes up to Jewel to stick up for Gia. Like, listen, you're out of line, what's gotten into you? And if you look in the back, you see Gia kind of just standing around, kind of like lost for words and doesn't know what to do. And at some point, she does go into the back bedroom. And then when she's in the bedroom talking to Zayden, you kind of see Malcolm just leave because he overheard what was going on. Even with the music playing, he pretty much kind of got a gist of the drama. He didn't want any parts of it. So he left. And Gia's in the room on the bed, and Zayden comes in, and he's kind of just like, comforting her, like, what Jill said wasn't true, Gia. Like, let's talk about this in 10 minutes out in the hallway. So Gia's like, okay, cool, let's do it. So upon um, Zayden leaving the room, he bumps into, he's saying his goodbyes to people, and when he's saying his goodbye, well, first he starts to dance a little bit more, and then you see Jocelyn kind of tell Jewel, you need to grow up, because she's over there having a breakdown. She's stressed out. She's crying over a guy that really doesn't belong to her. So she's more so just mad because he chose her sister and not her. So We cut to Jewel sitting down, really upset, and then she sees Zayden walk by her, so she's looking at him kind of like, what, he's gonna pay for this. So then we cut to so while Zayden walks around, Jewel Gia walks outside to wait for Zayden, and basically, uh, Jill takes this opportunity to step up to him and check him and let him know, like, listen, you're a jerk. She's really upset. And he tells her straight up, like, look, I never liked you like that. We only hung out once. We really hung out. And besides, aren't you with somebody else? Like, why are you so upset? I really like Gia. So, Jill doesn't like it. She throws a drink in his face. And she tells him he's a loser to make him feel bad. But he doesn't. He's super confident in himself. So he doesn't really, if anything, he feels bad for Jewel. So he goes outside, and then we cut to Gia kind of just waiting around for him, and she's just kind of like, nervous and not really sure of herself because even though Zayden told her what Jewel said isn't true, she still deep down believes that she has some truth to her lies. So Gia is sitting out there, she sees Jaden finally come out. Zayden goes to his mailbox and he's checking the mail just before he goes into his place. He doesn't notice Gia right away because he's pretty much all soaked and just kind of over the night. But Gia steps up to him. They have a conversation, and he reveals to her that he's always liked her since she's moved to Shamashuno and she started school out there. He's basically always had his eye on her, but he didn't think that she would give him a chance. So they have a heart to heart. They kiss for the first time. It seems too soon, but these two have had a connection that no one really knew. Neither one of them knew it was there until they finally sat and spoke this night, and they felt the energy. And sometimes when you just know, you just know. So they had their first kiss, and then we cut to Jewel and her super narcissistic attitude on the couch with her friend, who, remember in the first part I said is kind of like a yes ma'am girl. She kind of just goes along with everything that Jill says because she wants to fit in so bad. And so, they're talking, and then, Jill just kind of like up on herself, like, who would want to be with me? And her friend's like, yeah, like, you're so sexy, blah, blah, blah. It's kind of boosting up her ego. So Jill takes this opportunity to get her some little woohoo action because she just needs to uplift her confidence. So they go in the room, they do what they do. And, it just kind of goes from there. At the end, you notice Jill is just like, what did she do? Because she realized, like, she kind of crossed the line. So now she's in a little love triangle that she doesn't want to be in. And, that's Jewel. She just puts herself in these kind of situations. And then we cut to Jewel and Jocelyn. At the end, the house is all cleaned up. They're in their rooms getting ready for bed. And Jocelyn's like, you know what, yeah, I'm proud of you. You stood up for yourself. You met a guy. You let loose. You're not Miss Uptight. You're literally, you enjoy life the way it is tonight, and I'm proud of you. Like, that was Jocelyn's whole thing because, Jocelyn's a free spirit one. She's not really into dating. She's more into music and her dreams. She's into the fun stuff. She's not into the drama. So, she basically just is the one in the middle that just keeps things at peace. So, she went ahead and told you, towards the end too, like, don't think that you're not good enough for this guy. He's a great guy and you deserve him. So they had a little heart to heart as well. And then it cuts to me talking to you guys. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. I may record tonight and just do a little playing that I may not upload until a couple days. Like I've been posting on Twitter. If you follow me on Twitter, if you don't, the link's down below. That's where I mostly put all my announcements and let you guys know what's going on with me with the channel and when I'm uploading what and things like that. I did recently post that I have been just kind of wanting to do different things. Like, I do want to still do LPs, and I still will, but I want to get more into doing cast creations. I want to get better at building, so I will be doing lots more speed builds. And as far as the LPs go, there'll be one once a week, maybe, depending on how I feel. And it's not going to be uploaded consistently as much. I'll try and be as consistent as possible. But I just want to have more fun with it. Like, that's why today I did a machinima to keep it juicy. And so next LP I'll be doing will be the King family coming up. and the experiences challenge. I'm going to take my time with that. I'll be uploading for that as well, maybe this weekend, as long with a speed build and a cast video this week. So stay tuned for that. Again, follow me on Twitter. The link's down below. My Instagram, Tumblr, every single thing, you guys, is down below. So please connect with me. I love talking to you guys. If you enjoyed this, give me a thumbs up, subscribe, let me know how you felt about it. Let me know your thoughts about Gia, Jewel, and Jocelyn down below in the comments. Let me know if you think Gia's making the right decision. Let me know if, you think that Jewel should maybe date that girl that she slept with and leave Malcolm alone. Just give me what your guys' thoughts and let me know. And until then, you guys, I'll see you all next time. I hope you're having an awesome, awesome Tuesday. And I will see you guys when I see you. Mwah.